you can see that I have some decorative stars here. They're like snowflakes. And I've got marshmallows that I'm going to use to glue onto the hot cocoa. And I've got some cotton balls here. And I'm going to use them as steam coming up from the hot cocoa. So I will show you how I'm going to do that in a little while when we get up to it. And I just realized that I don't have glue. I will be needing some Elmer's glue, so I'm gonna have to pause this video at some point and get some glue out of my daughter's craft table and bring it upstairs. But I'm not ready for it yet, so I've got this blue construction paper here. said is what I'm saying. Okay, so it's not perfect, but that's not the point, you know. I think that looks pretty good. So, next I'm gonna take this glue. I paused the video earlier and I went downstairs to my daughter's craft table and I picked up this Elmer's glue. You could see very messy hands were using this glue at one point because there's like paint everywhere. That's my messy little girl. I love it. Okay. I'm gonna glue this hot cocoa part down. Get some glue on here. Get that everywhere. Turn it over and just glue it down. Just like that. Get a little bit more glue in there. And I'm not worried about that little white part that comes out, you know, that little bit of glue, because it dries clear. So really, it won't matter, it won't show. So. Okay. Next, I've got my marshmallows here. Just gonna close that up. Do you guys like marshmallows in your hot cocoa? I love it. Like, I mix it in and it just looks like so creamy and it just makes it even sweeter. Yeah. Hot cocoa is not hot cocoa without marshmallows, like melting in it. So good. So I'm gonna get my glue. Just glue it on the side a little bit. And just place it down. A little more glue on this one. And then that to be good enough. And just place it down. I don't think it really matters where you place it. There's just no right or wrong. It's just supposed to be whatever you want. You know, just completely creative. There's just no good or bad way to do it. It's just fun. I don't know, should I do more? Yeah, I'm gonna add some more. I don't want to put too many because then it's just gonna clump together and look too busy. So let's see how I do with like one more. That. I don't know. I'm gonna put another one over here. I'm gonna shift this over. Put some glue on that baby over there. I've got some Sharpie marker on my hands now, but that's okay. Okay, I think that's pretty good so far. Not bad, not bad. Next, I'm gonna take my cotton and this I'm gonna have to like shape and like manipulate a little bit, otherwise it's just not gonna work. So I'm gonna just gently like stretch it out. Make it look like smoky. Okay. I probably should have like glued That's fine. Okay, let me get some glue on this. I'll try and stick it under there. I don't know, it looks a little bit weird. It looks like it's got like like a bunny ear, like a cotton ear. You know what? I'm gonna put it like on the other side, I think, and see if that's better. Okay, it's really been a while that I've crafted, so bear with me, please. I'm not like some crafting professional. Just some on like a cloudy, sick day, just trying to pass the time and like do something cute. I don't know, it doesn't really look like steam, does it? But I'm adding more anyway, even though it looks really weird. I mean, that could be like steam, you know? Why not? I mean, who says it can't be? Okay. I have one more thing to add on. Just trying to get some of like the cotton stuck to my fingers, trying to get that off. And we're gonna do these snowflakes because I thought that would be really cute to decorate the cup with. Yeah, I think that's really pretty, but we've got to glue it on. So I'm gonna just like dump them to the side. And then I'm gonna just make a couple of, you know what? Just gonna move that out of the way. And I'm gonna just make some glue dots all around the cup. Just gonna do dots everywhere. Just no rhyme or reason, no pattern, just covering it all up wherever I feel. Very relaxing, mindless. Okay. And then I'm gonna put these down. And I'm hoping that like it dries clear. actual breath work is like involves like holding your breath, which I would not teach a young child. It also, some breath work practices include like induced hyperventilation. And they all have like different benefits to them, but that's not appropriate for like, you know, a 4-year-old, someone that would be doing this kind of craft. But the kind of breath work that would be good for a 4-year-old is just like mindful breathing, taking slow, deep breaths. So when they get upset, you can like remind them of this craft, or you can like, you know, put this craft on the refrigerator. And if they have like a little bit of a meltdown, or, you know, dysregulated, or, you know, in a bad mood, or showing some behaviors, you can pull them aside. And what you do is you tell them to take this hot cocoa mug and you tell them to smell the cocoa. You're gonna take in a slow, deep inhale and smell that hot cocoa. So you can go in, and then you're going to blow the steam. You're gonna cool it down with your mouth. So you're gonna breathe out really slowly, like this. So again, you're gonna tell them to take a deep breath in, smelling the hot cocoa, and then breathe out, blowing the steam, cooling down the cocoa like this. So they're gonna breathe in through their nose and out through their mouth really slowly. That is going to help them calm their nervous system. And it teaches them at a very young age, like it's the introduction to self-regulation. So instead of ignoring your child and, you know, having them cry it out, or coddling them, saying, oh, you know, poor baby, let me take you for ice cream, like there's got to be that middle ground where you're not ignoring the behavior, you're not ignoring their emotions, you're addressing it, but you're also not rewarding it by saying, oh, you're feeling sad, let me make you feel better and buy you something, or, you know, give you this, or, you know, stop crying, here's your iPad, you know. So teaching them how to self-regulate. So like if they're upset or they're crying because they didn't get their way, you just say to them, hey, I see that you're feeling sad, it's okay to feel sad. So you validate their emotions, you identify their emotions, and then you validate it, and then you give them a tool on how to regulate. So we keep on smelling the cocoa and, you know, blowing, you know, cooling it down, and you could do it as many times as they're willing. So if they just do it once, fine, but you could do it 10, 20 times, and it does work, and it just like kind of plants a seed in their head of like, you know, I can control the way I feel. It's okay to feel a certain way, but I can teach myself how to let go of it. And this is really like, breath work is a meditation. It's a form of meditation. It's a form of mindfulness. It's like slowing down your thoughts. It relaxes your nervous system. It is so good for you. And at 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old, like they're not gonna sit there and meditate, and they're not gonna do like intense, deep breath work practices, but teaching them the foundation of deep breathing and just slowing down will help them feel better. And again, it acknowledges their feelings, it validates their feelings, but you're not coddling them either. So it's like a really healthy technique, healthy balance. So that's actually why you know, I chose this particular craft. My daughter is a little bit older, so she's 13, but I'm trying to get her into breath work. So, and she does have autism, so I feel like she would appreciate the craft, because while she's very,